All right. Well, welcome everybody. I thought it'd be a little bit fun to share with you a lead gen strategy that our team has used for probably the better part of 7 or 8 years. And let me start this way. How many of you would love to have the phone ring inbound instead of you dialing outbound? Yes, okay. So I remember, and Katie, babies do not bother me. So if you're on and you want to flip your camera on so we can be interactive, that would be amazing. So we were working with a coach, our MAPS coach at the time, and our energy was really low. And he said, like, what if we think about things a little bit differently? And instead of you guys pounding the phones 24/7, what if we got the phone to ring inbound? And we're like, great, how do you recommend us doing that? Because if we could have figured that out, we would have done it already. So anyway, we were brainstorming this idea, like, what if we gave away something? What if we had a raffle and we marketed the heck out of it? We let people know we were giving away something. And then we said, call in that day, like the radio shows, call in to win, call in between 9 and 2 or 10 and 4. And then at the end of it, we will draw a winner live and give away something. And at first we thought, I don't know if that's going to work. Like, this isn't really real estate related. Is this the thing to do? And lo and behold, we had faith in our coaches, and it ended up being a huge part of our business. So much so, for a season, we were doing it every single month. Every single month we were doing a giveaway. Okay. So this one that we're going to talk about, we ended up kind of changing it down to once a quarter because it does require some manpower and some work. Yet I want you to think about it like this. Maybe your limited mindset's like, giveaways and all this. I don't even have money for marketing. Okay. Could you do this in a group? Okay. So Katie, Natalia, Sandy, Beata, like, could you guys come together and each of you cover a little piece of this and you do the event together? Maybe this time Sandy's person wins. Maybe next time it's Katie's person. It's really not about what you're giving away or an event. It's about your ability to call people before, to invite them to it. It's about your ability to engage with people around something other than directly, do you want to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate? Okay. And it's a ton of fun. Okay. So let's go through. That's kind of the big idea around it. Does anybody have any goals or desires for being here today that you'd really like to learn while we talk about the reverse bold 100?
I just know anything that comes out of your mouth is gold, so I'm here for all of it, and everything that you've done has led to success. So why reinvent the wheel when we can learn from the master?
I love it. Katie, the check will be in the mail. Thank you very much. I love it. All right. So I think most of you know me. There's a couple little, faces on the screen that I'm not super familiar with. This is a little conglomeration of my life, my crazy life. This is my favorite business. Can you guys see my cursor? Okay, being a mom, these four little rascals run my world. I have an opportunity every October. I go out and coach bold. I'm actually doing that right now. Yesterday, I was in Orlando, and tomorrow I'll be in Milwaukee. I have a flight at 2:45. I like to cut things very close in my life. We have a real estate team in Tampa that sells between 100 and 175 homes a year. And then these are the different companies, obviously, Naples and Marco Island. I get to serve KW as a KWU instructor, and we own vacation rentals across the United States. So that's a little bit about me. Okay. So reverse bold 100. I've kind of shared with you what the idea is. Pick something to give away, you set a time, you market it, you have people call in. Yet let's talk about the goals around it. Yes, it's to have a lot more fun with lead generation. Yet the first thing is adding haven't mets to your database. Does anyone know what a haven't met is?
Somebody you're not in relationship with yet.
Yeah. So strangers is how I think of it, okay? So you could market your giveaway. Let's say you're going to give away tickets, I live in Tampa, to the Tampa Bay Rays game. You can go to the Tampa Bay Rays fan club page on Facebook. You can go to local sports enthusiast pages on Facebook, and you can market it so you have strangers calling in and adding strangers on that day of to your database. Okay. You will have an opportunity when you do this I'll share a script with you to get seller leads. Okay. You can add followers on social media. Sometimes we don't do an actual call-in day, and the call-in is the best. However, when seasons where our team is running ragged and short-staffed and they're very busy, we have done some giveaways that are a little bit different. They're more social media based, like if you share our page, if you give us a review, if you comment and tag different people and brag about our business, you'll be entered to win. So sometimes we've done a little bit of a digital, like social media spin on it, and it works and that increases followers. Yet I want you guys to know, number one conversion is always a conversation, like a mouth to mouth, like talking belly to belly over the phone, even text messaging is better than some sort of social media interaction. Okay. And then lastly, it says have people download your app. We have used our reverse bold 100s for a lot of different things. Hey, we got a new website. We'll give you an additional entry to win if you'll go and text me some feedback on our website. We've got a new app, a new KW app. I'd like to share it with you. If you click and download, I'll give you 2 entries to win. So we're always tweaking something like, hey, we got a new call-in number for this. If you call in on one of our listings, we'll enter you. You guys get it, okay? So think about it as kind of multifaceted. So here's the steps for doing the Bold 100. And I can share this with you guys if you don't want to crazily take notes. I'll share with you the PowerPoint. So the first thing is you want to choose a prize that is really awesome, like that you are passionate about, and it's something that you probably wouldn't buy yourself. And let me give you an example. So in Tampa, our baseball team, the Tampa Bay Rays, there are these black leather seats that are basically right behind home base and
Okay.
home plate, thank you. Home base, who knows? Third base, home base, whatever the things are. And they serve you all the snacks, all the beer, all the ice cream. And my parents have season tickets to the Rays, and they're the section right above it. So I sit there the whole time and watch these people like gorging on all these yummy nachos and snacks and all this stuff. It's something that I probably wouldn't buy myself because the seats are probably $500 for a baseball game. Okay. Probably more when it's the Yankees or whatever. Yet it's a treat. Like it's a really nice reward. Okay. So you got to think about it being something like our first one we ever did. We gave away dinner to a restaurant and the results were lackluster. And my coach goes, dinner to a restaurant. Wow, that's fun. People eat dinner every night. And I was like, ew, that's really harsh. And now I see what you're saying. And so just be cognizant. Like it's not something you would do every single day is don't do a manicure, pedicure. Ladies already do that. That's not exciting. Okay. That's why I recommend if funds are a little bit tight, partner up with 4 or 5 agents in the office and you guys pool your money together and do something cool. Or get a sponsor to cover part of the prize. Our lenders, title company, home inspectors, they're usually in on part of it. Okay. And then pick a theme. Every month you can come up with something fun to do a giveaway around. Mother's Day, Father's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Christmas holidays. We've done where we do your Christmas lights for you at your home. You hire the company and they do those beautiful lights that like no one can figure out how to do on their own. That's fun. We've done a front porch fall makeover. So they do like all the pretty things. I would never buy that for myself. I get the same rickety things out of the attic and throw it on my front porch. So think around themes, times of the year, different sporting events, and choose a really kick butt giveaway prize. Okay. Not something vanilla. And then the next thing is, once you've identified the date and the prize, and I would recommend to choose a date that's 4 to 6 weeks out. You need some time. So right now you guys might be doing something around the new year, or like win this for Christmas, like some last minute, what's like a toy right now that no one can get their hands on?
The Miss Rachel doll.
There you go. Here's what we do for Valentine's Day, because every dude forgets Valentine's Day. We call in October, November, make reservations at like the 5 best steakhouses in Tampa Bay months in advance, and we draw 5 different winners for $100 gift card to each of those restaurants. It's not the money that people want to win in that one, it's the actual reservation. That's genius. I'm just saying, okay? So then designs, okay? Create some social media posts, different flyers. You can make a landing page in Command, especially for haven't mets, that people have to register to win on your landing page. It goes right into Command. You can set them up on a smart plan. And then obviously don't forget, if you've partnered with someone, your sponsor's information should be on all of your marketing material so that they feel that it's a win-win. Okay. And then we start advertising a month out. Get it out there, because the average adult needs to hear something 7 times to remember it. So you can't just say it once. Like, you've got to pepper this, whether it's through your email, social media, send a text message out to your Met database. We're giving this away just to show how much we love our customers, and, register win. During COVID, when everyone wanted a Peloton, we gave away a Peloton. And it was like the hot item that everybody, was so excited about. We went to the Peloton store, and Jared got on a Peloton and was doing a bike, and we were we did a Facebook Live from there. Like thousands of people watched that just to see how goofy he looked on the bike. It was amazing. Okay, so social media. Post a Facebook event. That's another thing we do, is we create an event for it 3 to 4 weeks in advance. The reason we do the event is why? What do you think the benefit is?
People can share.
They can share the event. It sends them reminders that you have an event coming up. Like, it does some of the work for you. And then they can also too see who's going to the event, like that they know. And it's really a call-in, so it's not an event. Go live from Facebook with the event announcement. The more you can get out there live and people see that, the more energy you create around it. Post on Facebook and Instagram team pages weekly. And then for us, we have a real estate team. So we're posting, and then we're asking our agents to share and tag their top, 50 clients, their top people. And then ask all team members to IM or DM the events to friends and followers. So getting in that DM box, and then post event in area groups that would have interest. That's like the lightning page that I shared with you earlier. Okay. So it's heavy on marketing. You got to get on people's radar, and all of this stuff. How much does it cost?
Nothing.
Nada. Nothing. Okay, the biggest part that you spend on is the actual prize. So then email marketing, send out your first email 3 to 4 weeks in advance through Command. Send something every single week. Don't forget, or a countdown, or 2 weeks until, 1 week out. And then text marketing. Ask each team member to text the event to their top sphere of influence. And then ask each team member to text the event to past, current, and future clients. So it's for the people that is like their family, their friends, and then also past clients. And then prepare scripts and conversations. If you want, you can scan it so you have it way bigger on your phone. However, I want to go over kind of the general idea of what the conversation has. So you're doing all this posting. By the way, I didn't put on here, the texting, the most important thing to do, and I'm going to add this right now so when I send it to you, I don't forget. The most important thing, actually, you know what? It is on here. It's on my day of. Here's my day of. Yep, send a reminder text. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I goofed. Okay, so here's how the conversation pretty much goes. They call in and you say, hi, this is Amber with the Rutherford Group. How may I assist you today? They say, oh, I was calling to be entered. Thank you so much for calling in to register for our Peloton giveaway. We are really excited to be giving away a Peloton this month. How did you hear about the giveaway? So I want to first know, like, what's my source? And they'll say, oh, Brooke is my agent, or I saw it on this page, Facebook page or X, Y, or Z. Great. I just need to get some information to make sure that you are registered to win. Can you please give me your name, best phone number, best email, mailing address? Great. Thanks so much for that info. Would you be interested in getting a second entry to win? And they say, duh, yeah. Because if they've already made the effort to call, like they want to win. Okay. So yes, I would be interested. Great. If you download our property search app, we can reward you with a second entry. May I text you a link to download it? It's absolutely free. So that little part can be replaced with anything. Maybe you ask them to do a review for you on Google reviews, or maybe you ask them just something that would be beneficial to your business. Okay. And then I think would be beneficial to them as well. We'll be drawing the winner at the end of tomorrow, and we'll let you know who won. May we call or text you with that information? That's really important because it's permission. Like you're asking permission to call, so you're not going to get a do not call fine or anything like that. Then, hey, well, I have you. Do you have any current real estate needs, real estate related plans for the next year that we can be helping you with, or know anyone that does? Very nonchalantly, hey, well, I have you. Just boom, drop it in. Because remember, energy is low or high when they're calling to win a contest. It's high. They're happy. They're like having fun. They want to win. So when energy is highest is when you ask for referrals or reviews. And if they say yes, great, grab the details. If they say no, say, okay, great. Would you please think of us for your real estate needs in the future? So just again, tying them down, asking them, thanks so much. And we'll talk with you again soon. And we're going to talk with them again soon because we're going to call and let them know, hey, this is who won. And then there's another option for a conversation. That one has a little bit more of connection if you have a little bit more time. Sometimes when we're giving away something big, we can have 250 people call in a day if we market it really well. So sometimes you don't have time to do all this chatting, okay? All right, so the day of the actual call-in giveaway, the day you're going to give things away. Number one, send a reminder text. So that morning, your top sphere of influence, and then secondly, your past clients, you want to make sure you send them a text. Literally, I like to send them in bands. So do your sphere of influence first thing in the morning with the phone number that's linked. So all they have to do is click on the phone number. And you say, hey, don't forget today's the big day. I wanted to send you a reminder text. I hope you win. Please call in. And so sending it in little small batches, make sure that not everybody doesn't call at the exact same time and you miss the opportunity to connect with them. Okay. Then pre-print registration forms. So for us, we like to take some of this down on paper so we're not, feverishly typing and we can pay attention to them. Our team all comes to the office. We get in a room, we grab lunch together. Same thing if you're doing this with a few different agents at the office, and grab some, order some pizzas, have fun with this. We use a system called TalkRoute, which is probably about 50 bucks a month. Google Voice does it totally for free. And it's where everyone calls into a number and then it's ringing to whoever is available to answer. So it'll start with one person. If no one answers, 2 or 3 rings later, it moves to the next person. So set up some sort of system because it can get hectic. It can get a little busy. And if you ever find, oh my gosh, I can't answer all these calls, text, jot down the number of the people who are calling and text them a registration form and say, hey, just register here to win. Sorry, the phones are a little bananas. The goal is to talk to them, yet have a backup plan. Okay, think big. Like, what if this happens? And then lastly, go live from Facebook to announce the winner. It's fun. You get a lot of energy around it. And then choosing the winner. Oh, we go live from Facebook like while we are answering calls just to create some energy and remind people. And then choosing the winner, that's a great website. Wheel of Name or randompicker.com has the ability to drop all the names in and it will just randomly pull something. I will recommend to not do that live, even though it says that, announce the winner on Facebook live if preferred, live preferred, is you want to make sure that this is a real human and not a fellow real estate agent that is registering. We've had that happen. And the agent's like, oh my gosh, you coached me in bold. I can't believe I won. Like, this is amazing. And I'm thinking, oh, I was doing this for like our clients, our local clients. That didn't work out. So just to, learn from our failures on that one. And then again, doing a reverse bold 100 is not about the event. It's about all the communication around it. Facebook, social media, hey, heads up, text messaging. I mean, think about all of those touches that you get to make. And then don't forget to add the contacts into your database and put them on a smart plan. And it could be your giveaway smart plan. Every quarter, you send them an email about your next giveaway that you're going to do. Call and email, and remember, you asked them for permission. So call them and say, hey, I wanted to let you know, I'm so sorry you didn't win. Yet next month we're giving away this. Next quarter we're giving away this. Can I keep you in the loop on, the dates when we have those set? And by the way, just thank you so much for participating. We really appreciate your support. That's it. Okay. And then collaborate with the team. So just make sure when leads come in for us on our team, we're making sure that the right people, if it's a buyer or whatnot, have the information that they need. Okay. This is an example of different giveaways that we've done. Some of them are a little outdated, like a Ring doorbell. I wouldn't do that. Everyone has one of those now. Yet we've done a weekend at the beach. When Yeti coolers came out, probably 6-7 years ago, they were like the rage. We gave away Yeti coolers and they were stuffed with all kinds of fun stuff and a weekend at the beach. Other ideas, passes, cruises, just fun, hip, really cool things that are like in right now. And then here's some action steps that we take, some different marketing samples that we use and timelines around them, and then different follow-up plans. So like 0 days live, thank you, announce the winner. Day 1, thank you email for registering. Day 3, review the results, okay, the ROI on them, like how many referrals did we get? Did we get any direct appointments from this? And then create an improvement plan of how to make our next one even better, okay? So these are the action steps. And then I can, when I send this, you'll have access to it. Okay. So that's really kind of it in a nutshell. It's just another tool in your arsenal to lead generate. It's not you outbound dialing. It's you creating buzz and energy. And, how many of you have ever read the book, The Secret? It's kind of old, maybe like 20 years old. I read it, maybe 30 years old. It's a long time ago. And basically it says like whatever you put out to the universe, like whatever, if it's good or negative or happy or grumpy, whatever you put out there is what you receive back. So for our team, our first few years in business, we built our business around for sale by owners and expireds. They were great. Some of them are now dear friends, yet it was challenging to get on the phone and call strangers every single day. And our coach helped us see if you can switch your business to just loving on your people, giving away things, doing client events. Like, what if several of you got together and rented out like a small theater, 40 or 50 seats? It's like $1,000 maybe. Get 4 agents together. And the week of Thanksgiving, have 15 or 20 people come and see the new Moana movie or the new Wicked movie. I mean, this is how we lead generate. Instead of cold calling anymore. All of our business comes from these events. And do you guys think that's a little bit more enjoyable than calling strangers day in and day out?
Yes.
Heck to the yes. Okay. I want to know my people, see my people, hug their babies, like love on them. And so I'd rather pay money to do an event than pay money to buy leads. That's just how we have built our business. So what questions do you guys have for me around Reverse Fold 100 or lead gen or anything for that matter?
I guess my question would be, like, I think the people that I know, okay, so I was thinking for me, this would be very easy for me because my dad was a major league umpire and I have like 300,000 signed Major League Baseballs literally sitting in my dad's garage or in our basement. So I could just get those. However, then would bring the problem or the challenge, as Eugene would say, to like my mom friends, they wouldn't get excited about like a Ken Griffey signed baseball. So does it need to be something that is gonna, because like when you talk about like Taylor Swift tickets, yeah, I think that would really kind of excite anybody. But if I mean, I was just trying to, yeah. So does it matter what really the object is, or is it first maybe figuring it out how it works, like
Yeah,
you
so
guys
I
have
would do the
done?
baseballs. You already got them. They're free. Like that is killer. Jordis, would you call for autographed Ken Griffey baseballs and 50 other things?
Yeah,
Baseball
I mean,
as a baseball one, yes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
So, so here's what I'm saying, Katie. Like, if you notice, ours are not gender neutral every time.
okay,
Sometimes it is something dudes will like more. The next one,
okay,
the ladies will like more. Some we've done like cocktail, like where we will rent out a place and do mixology, like how to do cocktails. That's not for everybody. Not everyone will enjoy that. So it doesn't, it can hit certain parts of your database differently, and that's actually good. I think that's great. What if you did, and you could do this way, like, guys, pick your favorite childhood baseball star, or ladies, get your guy, a great Christmas gift. That
yeah,
way it's for both. That would be
okay,
huge. I would pick 5 of those signed things. And Katie, do one right before Christmas. Do
yeah.
one middle of December. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it's a good place to start. I mean, it sounds like you guys have done this for a long time, so you have like I mean, you kind of have perfected it, and I'm sure
Katie,
that it's going to be
our
like that for
first one, guess how many called?
right.
8.
Uh-huh.
8
Yeah.
people, and one was my mother.
Amber, I have a question.
Yeah.
I asked the question because there are some agents that are on here that I know are much newer and newer to the area as well.
Yeah.
Who think that they don't have much of a sphere here to work with.
Mhm.
So what would you say to those agents?
Yeah, I think that this is something like I told you during COVID, we did a lot of this because it's nationally. People got involved and called us from around the United States. So think about number one, your referral opportunities. So if you're from a different part, like you should be marketing to them to get referrals. So even if you're not the listing agent that they're going to use in Dayton, Ohio, you can find a great KW agent to list that property and take 25% of the commission for making one phone call connection. So that's one thought around it. And then the second thing is, Katie, if you did your baseball giveaway and you weren't from Naples and knew no one and went to a Facebook page that was like Naples sports enthusiast, Naples Major League Baseball guys night group, baseball fans in Southwest Florida, there are 1,000 groups. Market to them on Facebook. They're free. Like I promise you, if you're giving away free baseballs that are signed and autographed, all of those group pages will be like, heck yeah, you can post in here. Love it. So if you don't have the group of people, create them, go find them. Great question, Eugene. I love it. There's a bold law that says change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. So just kind of think like, how can I make this hyper local by leveraging social media? And all those groups are public, for the most part, the sports ones and all that. And if not, request to join them and off to the races.
Okay, so another question I guess I'd have, because I think we've talked a lot about social media marketing, but what about like face-to-face marketing? Because I live in a neighborhood with a lot of older people that probably would like get a little excited about this, because these were baseball players that were good when they were alive. Well, I didn't mean alive, I meant watching.
Yeah.
So how would I
Take
like?
Katie easy with that because the baseball player you mentioned was from my childhood. So
Okay.
like maybe not push it so much. Do a little flyer and put it in their mailbox or, attach it like to their little door, like roll it
Okay.
up and stick it in the door handle. Or you can buy 1,000 plastic door hangers on Amazon for like $20. Put them in the door hanger and hang it with your business card, your neighborhood realtor. Like, what a great way to connect with them. I'm your neighborhood realtor. I'm giving back for Christmas, having doing a giveaway with all these signed baseballs. Maybe I can help you with your Christmas gifts this year. How cute is that? I love it. And you already have the stuff.
Okay.
I love it. Questions? Other questions? So here's my challenge to you. Pick a date, pick a prize. Pick a date, pick a prize. And if you don't have the funds to create the prize, I would recommend go on our closed Facebook page and say, I'd like to do a reverse bold 100 giveaway. Anybody in the office willing to join me, and we can make this a dual purpose event for both of our databases. Obviously, each of us will market separately, yet you can actually hold the event together. I coach in some offices where the whole office comes together, and maybe Eugene, we want to throw this out and everybody chips in $50. And then they've got 50 people doing it and they give away a $2,500 something. So maybe stand up at the next team meeting and say, I have this on my mind. Anyone want to join me in this? I think that'd be fun. And people are already doing it. I think the biggest thing you just want to make sure that you say is like, there won't be any cross-pollination here. Like we won't be marketing together. You're marketing separately the event and we're not stealing clients or anything like that. It's just a real human fear that may come to mind.
Yeah, I mean, just along the same lines of that one year, Michelle Combs and I did a customer appreciation party together for that same purpose, just to kind of spread the cost out a little bit, make it a little bit easier on both of us, and never challenged. She had her own marketing, I had my own. Everybody just thought, oh man, George, you have a lot of customers, but a bunch of them were Michelle's and vice versa.
You're like, this is my assistant, Michelle. You're going to love her. I love it. All right. Anybody else have questions? Anything? It's a pretty simple strategy. I blocked some time in case you had questions, yet that's really all I have.
Yeah, amazing.
All right. So challenge is what? Pick a
Date.
first, and then second, pick a
Prize.
Yeah.
Prize.
Yeah, pick a prize. Okay, good job, Hannah. So maybe we can in the office organize this together. You guys leverage our Facebook group, and I will make sure that we send out the PowerPoint to everybody who is on today so that you have it. Okay, and then reach out to me if you need anything or have any questions. I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
No questions,
Thank
guys?
you.
No
Thanks,
questions?
Amber.
Yeah,
It was
Amber, no
that
question?
good. It was that good. Nobody
Hey.
needs anything. I love it. All right,
Yeah.
thank you guys. Bye, Ryan. Bye, Sandy. Bye, Natalia.
Thanks, Amber.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.